The Wall Street Journal is reporting that President Trump has given the CIA power to launch drone strikes. Uh-oh. Now, this new authority is a change in drone policy from the Obama administration, citing U.S. officials. Now, under President Obama, of course, the CIA used drones to find suspected terrorists, sometimes instead finding weddings and funerals, but left it to the military to actually launch these strikes themselves. Again, possibly hitting these civilian targets. Now, this new authority given out by Donald Trump makes it even worse. Now, U.S. officials say that the new authority under Trump is for the CIA's operation in Syria. But according to the Wall Street Journal, the CIA may be able to conduct its own drone strikes in other areas as well. For example, Yemen, or, some of the other countries that we're conducting operations in. That, look, the sad thing is we don't even know how many different countries that we are operating drones in right now. Places in Africa, places, in the Middle East, Pakistan. I don't know if I say that, Pakistan. Not really worried about how to pronounce it at this point, but we're doing drone operations in a lot of different countries that a lot of the public doesn't even know that we're actually doing things, and we're killing innocent people there. We're not just going after terrorists. Yes, we do take out terrorists, and I'm fine when you actually take out the right people, but when you're attacking civilians, blowing up weddings and funerals, that's a bit of an issue. In fact, that's a huge issue. Now, Christopher Anders, who is the deputy director of the ACLU, the Washington office, said, quote, "There's a lot of problems with the drone program and the targeted killing program, but the CIA should be out of the business of ordering lethal strikes." He says the CIA should be in foreign intelligence gathering and analysis organization, not a paramilitary one. Which, unfortunately, this order says, no, CIA, go ahead and be a paramilitary organization. Go ahead and attack people. Go ahead and do these strikes in the Middle East. Don't worry, it'll be fantastic. This is scary, man. As if the drone program under President Barack Obama wasn't bad enough. And again, I was out there criticizing it for its lack of transparency and lack of accountability. And oh yeah, the fact that we continue to bomb innocent civilians. In fact, we killed more innocent people than we killed terrorists using this program. And why, right? Well, that doesn't make sense. Okay, well, how would we end up killing more people? But we say we kill more terrorists. Well, it's because of the way that they counted terrorists. Now, all the way back in 2012, the New York Times reported that that basically the government counted all military-aged males in the area of a strike as combatants. No, we took out a whole bunch of people, but they were all they're all bad guys, so don't worry about that, okay? Well, wait a minute. They weren't bad guys. They're at a wedding, or they were doing something innocuous, like walking around or talking on a cell phone. Why are they counted as terrorists? Well, because we didn't have any proof that they weren't terrorists. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. And look, you had signature strikes, of course, criticizing that during the Obama era. Now, of course, we're still going to use those. And we haven't stopped using those. And again, for the people that were killed, right, the military-aged males that were considered to be terrorists, the only way that you would not be considered a terrorist if you're in that area as a military-aged male is if you were posthumously cleared of that wrongdoing or possible wrongdoing. So basically, you have to be cleared after you're dead. Oh, sorry, you don't want to be counted as a terrorist. First, we have to kill you and then prove you weren't a terrorist afterwards. Sorry, man, you're dead. Turns out that gathering that we bombed earlier, it was a wedding party. Oops. Sorry. I got some disastrous numbers on that, on how many innocent people were killed through the drone program. And again, this was under Barack Obama. Between January 2012 and February 2013, The Intercept reports U.S. Special Operations airstrikes killed more than 200 people. Of those, only 35 were intended targets. During one 5-month period of the operation, according to the documents, nearly 90% of the people killed in airstrikes were not intended targets. But that's okay. Some of them were military-age males, so they're a target anyway. This is what happened under a Democrat. Imagine the carnage that the Trump administration is now free to commit. This child just empowered the CIA to kill more people with drones. Oh, but you know what? It's not going to happen over here in America. And look, those people that are being they're Muslims anyway, so they're all dangerous. So fire away, bombs away, man. But as I pointed out, a lot of these people were innocent. Now, look, what happens when you bomb an innocent person or you bomb their family and these people are killed by American drones? You know what's going to happen? They're going to get pissed at America. They might even get radicalized and end up joining the terrorists. You know why? Because those people, we bomb their home if they haven't done anything, bomb their family, kill their wedding party. What's going to happen? They're going to think that we are the terrorists. Well, we're just fighting the terrorists. We're fighting the invaders. They're coming over here. They're bombing our shit. Well, how would you, like, if you were living in Texas and Mexico decides to come and bomb you with a drone? Are you not going to want revenge? Of course. Of course. And the people over in the Middle East, they see that might think, hey, you know, maybe that al-Qaeda is onto something. Maybe they're right. America is the enemy. Look, that's not the way that we need to fight terrorism, okay? You don't fight terror by doing things that would create more terrorists, okay? You don't end drone strikes by handing over even more power to the CIA. That's not how you do this. But in Trump world, it's like, I don't know, let's bomb more people. Let's bomb the terrorists and there are no more terrorists. There's always going to be more terrorists. Always. Until you actually go after the root cause. You go after the ideology. But again, nobody's going to listen to me. But look, this whole thing, this is going to be more of a disaster than when Obama was using these drone powers. Now, what's funny is I wonder how many Republican senators are now going to come out on the record against this. My guess, not very many. Where are you, Rand Paul? Are you going to come out and say, be against this? I hope so. I hope so. We'll see. Now, this also makes me think of some of the liberals who also defended the drone strikes under Barack Obama. They're also hypocrites. There's also an element of hypocrisy here. So don't think I'm just going after the Republicans. When again, I was one of the ones criticizing the Obama administration for doing the exact same thing. Maybe not as big in scope as the Trump administration will go. But this isn't a partisan issue. This is an issue that is very, very important, that should transcend party line. Using these drones, it's ineffective. It kills more civilians than it does terrorists, and we need to rein in these people. We need to rein in the CIA. We need to rein in the drone program. We need to stop with the extrajudicial killings of non-Americans and Americans, by the way. I've been very clear about this whole thing. The president should not have this power. The CIA should not have this power. No one should have this power. It has to go through proper channels with transparency and oversight. It needs to be reined in, not expanded, and definitely not given over to a secret organization. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.